Hello everyone, this is Wade.
And this is Princess.
Today we are going to take you to see the Sanctuary of Truth, which is the most beautiful piece of art that I've ever seen, and we hope you like it. I think we're going the right way. I don't really know. It's been a long time since I've been here.
You can go there, huh? What's that hanging bridge? We can go first to Sanctuary Truth. Why did you put the, what's called that? The map? Oh, here. To Bangkok. Kuala Beach.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same map.
Oh, here we go. Sanctuary of Truth. You can see a tap from here. On the map. Maybe there was a crocodile here, you know? Crocodile. Pato. Duck. You can go from here.
Oh,
you know?
it's a real duck. I thought it was a fake duck. It's real.
It's real.
It looked like a, just like a decoration.
Before they do activity here now. It's so peaceful.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, there was a gold horse statue from here. You can go there. Oh,
It's nice.
it's a Sanctuary of Truth. Why she show her?
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of that in here.
Wow, it's so nice here. Wow, it's still really huge. Wow.
traveling here with a lady, make sure she wears a dress or pants. Otherwise, you will have to borrow a wrap from them.
It looks like pregnant. Kung wala ka sungay. Hello, baby rabbit. Hi. Uy! Buangay. Meh. Just the grand we see. Okay. Okay kayo. No one can tell just now where we are. Ooh la la. Dalaga Filipina, yeah. I like this. Wow, there was a small falls. Small falls. Okay. Thank you. Sure. Okay. May helmet na kami. Kasi under construction pa ang Sanctuary of Truth. Under construction.
We have the English tour service. You can take a photo over here, but we have English tour service if you want.
You can get a picture from here just like that on your phone or on the camera. That's an ice cream. Okay. Wow. It's really amazing. Hello. The burgers all fail. Wow. I'm so happy. God of wind. This one is God of earth. And this one is God of water. And the last God of fire.
Where are you from, sir?
I'm from America.
You're from America, but you've been here already a long time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, before anything else, I'll introduce myself. My name is Pamela.
All right.
So, I will be the staff to do the guided tour for the two of you here.
You're
Okay?
from Philippines?
Yes, I am from Philippines.
Really?
Why? Have you been to Philippines already? Are you Filipino? Are you Filipino? Oh, hello po. Kamusta? So, this is actually not a temple. It's only a contemporary arts, influences of all regions. Okay, and the owner is, I'm sure someone already gave you an information up there, right? Short information at the viewpoint. No one gave you? Ah, okay. So, it's only a contemporary arts, influences of all regions. You can see a lot of Hinduism and Buddhism here, but they are not for religion at all. This is to reflect the way of life and the foundation of goodness from past to present. Outside, when we pass, I'm sorry because I was talking, sir. Outside, you can see all the sculptures adorning at the base. They are actually stories from Ramayana epic and the reality of human life. Because like Lex says, everything that is happening, bad and good, mixed up together in the old days, it's still happening until nowadays. And that has become the source problem that gives unrest to people in the ancient times. And inside displays all the moral doctrines of mankind from the ancient philosophers. Where are you from? Huh? Korea. Okay. 안녕하세요. He's from America. She's from Philippines. Okay. My name is Pamela. So the four of you. Okay. Is it okay, sir? We join together. So inside displays all the moral doctrines of mankind from the ancient philosophers, and this is to help us realize the problems in this world. Although every one of us are living comfortably nowadays, right? But like the owner said, we are not in much joyful stage at present within ourselves because despite of knowing the good and moral values, yet we ignore, we forget, and then we lost the way. Okay? So that's why this is to reflect us back. The first veranda tells us about what we are, where does humanity come from. The second veranda tells us about how does humanity brought up. I will have to use this one because it's so noisy here. And then the center tells us about how our life proceeds. The third veranda right there tells us about the true goals of life. And around the corners are 20 manuals of peace and 8 instructions that we must do. And the last is the veranda of family. Okay? So those mentioned are the areas that I'm going to take you around. Okay? So where we are now represents about the origin of all things. So you can see, I'm sorry, sir, I have to tell you to stand on the yellow. Okay, so pretend you don't know each other right now because we have to observe social distancing. So it indicates about the origin of all things, the beginning of time, and it indicates the influences of the 4 elements of life. So we have earth, okay, the water, at your back is wind and fire, okay? All of these 4 elements, they come together to form life, and that is what we call humans, okay? So that's why we are all the same, we are all equal, okay? And the rest of the arts here, they tell us about duties and functions, like this one, cycle of life, and this is about duties of the creators of every creation. This is about balance, and this is balance of universal, not the God of Lady Boy, okay? Because I have a customer here who said, oh, there it is, you see? This is why we exist in this world. Okay, this is man and female. Okay, this is the equality of masculinity and femininity of human. So,
White one boobs.
that is mode of living, and these are sublime knowledge. Next says, the knowledge are very important to all of us because they used to conquer ignorance in this world, but what is happening nowadays, instead of conquering ignorance, we become ignorant because we don't use the knowledge in the right way, and much worse, we do not have the hearts anymore. I think this is the reason why we are suffering from COVID-19, right? Because we don't use the knowledge the right way anymore. Everything that is happening in this world is not about the situation, but it's about us, human beings. Am I right? So, as we move on to the next veranda, we will find out the reality of human living are and how they live to survive based on the seven creators. So let me take you there at the second veranda. If we go to the workshop, okay, you can see this intricately detailed done. So you see, one piece at a time. It takes a long time for them to be able to complete it, about 2 or 3 months, and long time for them to be able to complete it here also because they have to polish it and then until it's perfectly done, okay? If you ask me, when will the building be completed? It will never be completed because, like the owner said, the building follows with humanity. For as long as people don't understand the concept of love and respect, the building will continue on so that the message will continue on and be passed on for the next generation. Actually, the message that the owner wants to show to the world, like he wants the younger generations to, to know that every one of us can still live together in peace. It's by communicating through the art. So he passed all his message through the sculptures. Okay, now let's go to the second veranda.
It's never
When you
ending.
go down at the Kalpa, remember you go down and get inside, right? We have 3 sculptures there that was original. So before they put up this building, those are the sculptures that we have there, in between 80s and 81. So this is Naga. Naga is 5-finger-headed dragon snake, and Naga is a protector of peace. So you can see Naga everywhere inside the building because, like the owner said, we humans, we have to protect the peace in this world as well. Okay, let's go to the second veranda, everyone.
In the top. Oh, wow. That's a lobster. That's a lobster. That's a lobster. Yeah, on the top. Look. Yeah. It's a zodiac sign.
Okay, so this one, the center is the highlight. This represents the truth of life, why it's called Sanctuary of Truth. Okay, you can see empty, very plain, because this one, it tells us how short our life is. Our days are numbered. Sooner or later, every one of us must to say goodbye to this world. Am I right? So that's why Lex says, we humans are both born and die. We are here to be born, to live and die one day. So that's why empty. And everything that we collect in this world, all the material things while we are still alive, when we die, we cannot take them with us. Can you take your girlfriend, sir, when you die?
No.
You have to kill her, right? Right? You have to kill her so that she can go with you, right? But I don't think so. Even if you kill her, you cannot take her, right? This is the relic of the Buddha, and these are the relics of his followers, different monks. Only some part of the bones and some part of the skins, like the teeth, the nails, and like some part of the skin also. But this one only signified that even him, he was a Buddha, but when he died, he didn't take anything with him. He only left his legacy to the Buddhist people to see that everyone can still live together in peace by love and good deeds. And this is exactly what the owner wants us to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know him, right? So this was built during his time, okay? And he is like an inspiration to the owner, Lek Viriapan. Okay, so that's why we have him here. He's like a role model. Everyone loved him and idolized him. Okay, this is everyone. So the third veranda is almost complete. You see? It's almost complete, but we do not know the mind of the owner if he still wants to add more. And the third veranda is connected to the center, okay? The great pavilion. When we know the truth of human life, and each of us will not count on physical comforts like attachment of love. My customer said, huh? Why attachment of love? It contradicts. Well, actually, this is the Buddhism way of life, because if you love too much, when that person leaves you, it will cause you to suffer, right? So what will happen to you? You suffer a lot, and maybe you will kill yourself. There's a song, right? Too much love can kill you. Right, sir? Too much love can kill you, right? You see? That's true, right? So no attachment of love if possible. Like they said, do not love 100%. Leave something for yourself, right? Because if that person leaves you, at least you still have something for yourself, right? But if you give everything, it will cause you to suffer, right? So remember that song, too much love can kill you. Okay? And then no attachment of material things. So that's why like says, learn self-sufficiency. If we know how to be contented, we are happy, right? And it keeps ourselves from greedy. So like wanting to have more and more. And then he said no consciousness will. And most important thing is make our life valuable by having a good relationships to all. So not just Cambodia, not just Thailand. You're from India, right? Where are you from?
America.
America. You look like India. Yeah, he's from America, also Philippines. You see? Korea, not just one nation or race, but all. Relationship. All the female angels in Hindu mythology, Apsara. And Apsara preserves the beauty of all humanity. Okay? So you can take a photo of Apsara later if you want to. And this one is our favorite among all the sculptures here. You can see him everywhere inside the building, even in the stairs, with different emotions like this one, suffering, sad, angry, and happy. Can you tell me, what do you think he's doing? Can you tell me, sir? Can you guess, sir? What do you think he's doing? What is he doing? You don't know what is he doing? Can you guess what he's doing? He's suffering, right? You see, he's like suffering already. What do you think he's doing? He's actually he's carrying the weight on his shoulder, right? So you see, let's say these are our emotions. We get angry, we suffer, but he said, despite of our emotions, we have to support each other, carry each other's burden. But, oh, you see, I just told you, oh, we can die today. We can die. Okay, so, but there's another philosophy of this one. Many times when we see people, let's say, we see ladies, okay, forget about your girlfriend now, na? We see ladies that are so beautiful, forget your girlfriend now, na? So beautiful and so sexy, what do you do, sir? When you see ladies that are, don't worry, she will not get angry.
I think about my wife.
Huh?
I think about my wife.
You think about what?
My wife.
Your wife. You're married already? Don't think about her first. What are you going to do when you see the lady who's so sexy and beautiful? You cannot answer. What about you? What about you? Oh my gosh. Really? Okay. I have a customer because his wife is not with him. Good for him. He said, I asked the number and asked her out for dating. Really? That's too honest, okay? Or the other one said, well, when I see a lady that is so beautiful and sexy, I just look at that lady. So sexy, but when she turns, she's a lady boy. Okay, that's right, you are in awe all the time. But when we see people who are not so sexy, not so beautiful, not so good looking like him, see? If I didn't tell you about this one, you will not notice him, right? So you see, it's the same thing. When we see people who are not so good looking, we just ignore them. We just pass them by, am I right? But like says, not everyone who are good looking are pleasant to live with or work with. Most of the times, these are the people who have something in their back ready to stop at you anytime. But people like him, these are the people who have the character strengths that will help us make wise decision, not only makes looks good. It's not bad to be good looking, but let's say it has to be inside also. Because if we are beautiful outside, but if we are more beautiful inside, I think the world will become so beautiful, right? Am I right? So that's why we like him so much. Can you guess what they're doing? Can you guess what they're doing? You cannot guess? Why is it they're making this sculpture so hard? Yes. Can you guess what they're doing? What do you think it's all doing? Yes, sword, right? So what do you think they're doing? They're fighting? Yes, right? Sword fight. Yes, fighting. What about this one? Huh? Praying. See? Up there, it tells us about do not associate with the foolish people. And this one, associate with the wise. Why do you think? Why do you think we should not walk with the bad people? Why do you think we should not walk with the bad people? They? Yes, exactly. Why do you think, sir, we should not walk with the bad people?
These are influences.
Yes, they do bad things, right? And then they will cause us to suffer. They lead us to trouble, am I right? But what about the wise people, the good people? Why do we need to walk with them? Because they give us, right? They give us good influences, right? They make us a good person. So tell me, do you think the bad people doesn't know how to respect? Bad people doesn't know how to respect. Could be, right? But the wise people or the good people knows how to respect, right? So when we walk with the wise, with the good, we also respect. Am I right? So that's why our teachers, our grandparents, and even the king and the leaders, right? Because those people taught us all the morals and ethics in life. So that's why we are able to respect. But not only this, Lex says we have also to make sure that we also live in a healthy society. Why do you think we have to live in a healthy society? Let's say, if you live in a place where there's a lot of people drinking and fighting, is that a good place to live with? Of course not, right? If you're going to have a children, then their children will also, I think, follow, right? So that's why Lex says we have to live in a healthy society where there is no vices, but there is a source for learning. Because if we have good neighbors, we also become good people, and this will impact on our children. Am I right? Not only that, but it will also help us to set ourselves properly in life and living. Like I've said a while ago, learn to live contented, right? So this is being enough to fulfill our needs and then to be happy. Of course, if we are happy, we keep ourselves from greed, right? And then we know how to live our lives contented and therefore we are happy. But this one, we can only do this if we educate ourselves. Okay? So we can do this if we educate ourselves. So that's why Lex says, education mustn't stop. Every day we have to learn from life and others and develop, because this will be a guide to keep us on the right path. Am I right? So now we learn, then we apply. This way. So now we apply. Okay, we apply. Everything that we learn from life and others, we have to apply it in our lives. And as we follow, it makes us useful human being. Am I right? So we learn, we apply, and then we practice. Why do we need to practice? Why do we need to practice all the things that we learn?
Not forget. Not forget.
So that we not forget, right? Are we perfect human being? No. But if we practice all the time, it makes us perfect, right? It perfected in our life. If we understood the regulation of the society, it helps us in the manner of speech. Lex puts here the artfulness in speech, because he said this one helps us to learn to speak right, gentle, and nice. So we pass it on to our children because we want our children to be good person, good people in the society. Am I right? And don't lose the way. This is for the four of you, not for us. Okay? So, here, cherishing our husband and wife. When you're married, it doesn't mean that it's going to be a bed of roses.
Right.
There will always be a time, that one will really fail and make mistake. And like he said, every day you keep on discovering each other. And sooner or later you will find out your incompatibilities with each other, and your imperfection.
It also depends on like the mistake, right? I
Yes.
mean, if
Yes.
they've gone that far, then why even try?
Yes.
You know?
Well, I understand your point, because of course if you're married already, you have to really set a boundary, right? Limit yourself. I mean, why would you do that if you are married already? Am I right? Otherwise, don't marry at all.
Exactly.
Right? So, but Lex says, when it happens, you have to forgive. Forgive, because Lex says, when you love the person, you don't keep record of wrongdoings. You learn to love more and more and more. Because he said, many times in our society, just because of one mistake, marriage is already over. And this is not good for the society, especially for the younger generation. It says we are in our right mind, our actions does not count on harming other people, so we don't harm people. What are those things that harm people? Gossiping. Am I right? People loves to gossip a lot, right? Talking back. Did I say it right? Talking back at others.
Behind your back.
Yes, talking behind, yeah. And then speaking of evil to others. What else? Adultery, right? Especially in Pattaya, it's good that you're with them. Okay, they say, okay, I'll go to Walking Street. Go with them. It's good that I think Walking Street is closed. It's open already. Okay, so good that you're with them. You know why? You know why? Because they said, good man goes to heaven, bad man goes to Pattaya. Okay, this man, what do you think he's doing? He's throwing out, right? Why do you think he's throwing out? He's drinking too much, right? Drinking too much, right? That's why Lex says, do not drink alcohol. Because if you drink alcohol, you lose your consciousness of mind. You get out of control, right? And it will make you bad examples because you do immoralities. And then makes bad example to your family. Whatever, black, brown, yellow, white, we're all the same because we all come from dust, and when we die, we go back to dust again. So religion, rich or poor, all have one similarity when we die. When we are able to do all these things, then we are able to demonstrate humility by respect, and then we give gratitude to our parents. So we are being thankful to our parents, and then we show appreciation for everything that they've done and the care given to us. And what else? We repay kindness to our parents, and that is will be the outcome. Unity of all people, and there will be peace in the society. So let me take you to the veranda family. You see? We are down to the last one, and then you can come back again, okay? You can come back again and take more photos with you. Okay, let's go this way, everyone. Okay, so now it's a whole new world for every one of us. Later you can take a photo right here, because this is the favorite of Catriona Gray and the Money Heist. Have you watched the Money Heist in Netflix? They did the movie here.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the Money Heist. Okay, this is Lek Viriapan, the owner, when he was still young, when he was still young and alive. And that is his wife, Kun Prafay. Kamukha siya ni President Marcos, diba? Yes. And this is a metaphor of a family. The Veranda family represents gratefulness, awareness of duties for our parents who gave life to every one of us up there, took care of us, gave us education, protect us, gave us career, and then help us to group the right partners in life. And when our parents get older, what are we going to do to our parents now? When our parents get older, what are we going to do to our parents now? When your parents get older, sir, what are you going to do?
Take care.
Take care of them. Good answer. Same, of course. Same, of course. Take care of our parents, right? And then support them, right? Good. Oh, so good today now, because yesterday I have a customer, he answered, bury them, make them sign the will and testament. I said, what? I wasn't asking you that they were dying already. I said, when they're getting older, why do you need to bury your parents alive? So if you bury your parents now, if you have children, they'll bury you also alive, right? Because what we do to our parents now, it will come back to us in full measure. It's a cycle of life, right? So from our parents, we carry forward the teachings, and then we pass it on to our children, to our own family, and then to the society and to the rest of the world. Like Lex says, if our family is healthy and stable, then it will ripple out to the community and to the rest of the world. Perhaps our world will still become peaceful, not for us, but your children in the future. Everyone wants to have a good life for our children, right? We want our children to live the best life they can, right? Peaceful, no more war, no more fighting, right? No more COVID-19. Lex says, We cannot change the world. That is true. That is fact. But we can only change the world if we change ourselves first. So we change our life because, like they said, life is so beautiful. Which is to say, we don't go through life, but we grow through life. Am I right? And we shouldn't ignore also, we are all human beings. And we have to have a good relationships with each other because no one can live alone in this world. We are not alone, right? Okay.
All right, here we are at the elephant ride. Princess is gonna get on the elephant. Are you excited?
Both. We're both.
One by one. Okay. One by one. Okay. Rui ngay, rui ngay. Nhưng cho coi ơn. Phó.
She said one by one.
Yeah, alone. Ini kan man ru.
The, uh-huh.
Okay, let's step on elephant seat. แว่นตาน้องเตี้ยอะไรเนี่ย Hello sorry นะ
Oh.
นี่แว่นตาน้องเตี้ยนะเตี้ยคนได้เตี้ยนแรงแว่นตาน้องกระเป๋าเลยเตี้ยตามเพลาระยะเองดิ
Princess is way over there. I think Princess is scared.
Yep. Yeah. Get it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm so scared.
Are you? Do you think that you're gonna fall off?
Huh?
So do you think that you're gonna fall off? Fall?
Yeah.
Are you afraid that you're gonna fall?
I'm so scared.
Princess is really scared up here. She thinks she's gonna fall.
Very shaky. So scared.
So scared. Why was he scared?
I feel I'm full. It's a really big elephant. Let's go. What's next? Food, food, food. Oh, we get
We watch you feed the elephant.
we can feed?
Yeah.
Really? That's good.
Can you carry that?
I'm so scared.
So scared.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? I feel I'm fall on the elephant. Did you see that? It's really big and the elephant stopped over there. How can I feed that? It's basa.
Can she feed the elephant?
Huh? Feeding elephant? 100 baht. One pack, 100 baht. ขอบคุณค่ะ Okay. Yeah, this one. That one.
Babe.
Feeding.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This one the time. Okay.
You got it.
Oh man. Babe.
Hey,
Damn, I'm scared. I get a video from you.
you got it?
No.
Yeah, it's safe. It's okay.
How?
Babe.
ได้เปลี่ยนอย่างนี้นะครู Only here.
See? Easy.
Okay. Yeah, photo. Trying to get here na kung kiyan ni.
I did. No. Just make it crazy.
You got it.
Pin po.
It's easy.
It's easy. It's so scary. Hey, hey, babe, stop! It's crazy.
เงียบเงียบเอาทองเดินเลิศมาก
Oops.
ทอง
Oh.
ได้จองเกลียจองสีแล้ว
Oh.
Thank you. Okay na, boat.
บด
Scared of the boat too.
No, not the boat. Elephant feeding. You're crazy. You're so really buang.
No,
You don't.
not like you.
Not like it. No, why? You are. Oops. Easy.
Excuse me. You have free coconut?
Alright.
Pilipina po kayo, ma'am?
Oo.
Sige. Ingat po. Hope you still drive when you get back.
Alright. Thank you. So I guess we can take our mask out here and
We can eat this now. It's true. Yeah. It's good. It's so sweet, Tim.
Here we are on our boat ride. This is the view.
Princess is starving. She's eating coconut.
Yes, I'm hungry. You didn't eat this, huh? Okay, I ate that one. Oh, hello! I told you it's a crocodile. No crocodile. He's the creator of this art and his wife.
That is going to conclude the vlog. If you liked it, please hit like, subscribe, share. We also have another channel. It's called Taste of the World. It will be linked below in the description and the comments if you want to check that out. It's a food vlog. And thanks for watching.
I just wanna